to be made of earth, equal to men, independent, rebellious, sexual, meant to be loved, not to be dictated, meant to be the first woman God made. Huh. Not Eve, silly, Lilith. After God made Adam, who was alone, it's not good for man to be alone. He then made a woman for Adam of earth, as he had made Adam himself, and he called her Lilith. Adam's wife, Adam's first wife, beware of her. Her beauty's one boast and her dangerous hair. For when Lilith winds it tightly around young men, she soon never lets them go again. Adam and Lilith began to fight. The childbearing, the housework, always giving and never taking. Oh, yeah, and the sex at his command. She said, I will not lie below. He said, I will not lie beneath. For only you were fitted for the bottom, while I should be the superior one. She responded, we are equal, you and I. We are both made of earth. But they would not listen to one another. Eden, a paradise? Hardly. Dictated by the ways of man was more like captivity than a paradise. Like keeping the sweet yellow canary in the rotting golden cage. When Lilith realized this, she said the ineffable and flew away into the air. It shouldn't matter how sweet the fruits of Eden taste. You can always find sweet fruits in hidden places. To find real beauty and to dictate our own ways. Beauty, unlike ugliness, cannot really be explained. It can only stand out in the body and repeat itself like a god, and is empty. It can only say, I am what I am.
And yet, I walk down that toy aisle and nearly suffocate on the pink. I mean, really. You'd think Disney would grow weary of force-feeding princesses to us and our daughters. What makes us slip willing into shoes in which we can't run free? What's the difference between that and binding them tight? And these Another goddamn damsel in distress. When will we stop wanting to be Juliet? To tell the truth, I think Beatrice has more fun. Sorry, you purveyors of do's and don'ts. I hardly consider it a moral failing that you would shame me with your little black bar. And I'd like to know what makes it all right for everything about me to be dissected and discussed and controlled like I was public property. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Unlike Disney, the Brothers Grimm weren't worried about marketing strategies, so they could tell the real stories. Like the Cinderella sisters cut off a part of their foot to fit into the slipper, until Prince Charming noticed it filling up with blood. Hack off half of a toe, hack off part of a foot. It doesn't matter how you get in those shoes. They're so pretty on the half toe. Just like Barbie. Just like they tell America's Next Top Model to be when posing for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Barbie feet, plastic, fantastic. Such a pretty, bloody mess.
The mother, or grandmother if the mother refused, would clip the child's toenails short and wash her feet. When the feet were dry, allium, an astringent chemical, would be used like talc to powder the feet. Then the binding could begin. Wrapping the foot in a cloth 10 foot long by 2 inches wide, the toes were wrapped to the sole of the foot, all except for the big toe, which was left free to point forward like a bamboo shoot. For 2 years or more, the little girl's face day. As the bindings were tightened, the flesh beneath them bleed and rot, causing terrible pain. And it was not uncommon to lose a toe or two. Even adult women use small knives to scrape away the dead flesh from their feet. And it was believed the more flesh that was lost during the process, the prettier the end result would be. Women with bound feet had ankles so thin that they merged with the foot itself, but thighs that were broad and plump. The perfect foot, shaped like a lotus blossom, full and rounded in the middle, tapering to a point with the big toe. A deep fold would develop between the ball of the foot and the heel, and this became admired simply in itself. The perfect fold would be tight enough